There's nothing cooler than walking slow-mo in front of an explosion. NERDSoul. Late Ill Kid at OneYoungsta, hold it down, bring that StreetGeek and NERDSoul. What is up, my people, today? Oh yeah, we are gonna catch up because we got the brand new episode coming so soon tonight of course, your boy from Freeland representing that F-Town, Black Lightning. And what I wanted to touch on is just some of the cool moments of this episode because I'm really psyched for tonight. Now, one of the biggest parts that I thought was touching, especially since you have one friend knowing about the other and not vice versa, is the detective talking to Black Lightning. And of course, Jefferson knows the detective, and he's like, you know, if I die, you know, if I don't make it, you know, if I come up dead or something, just let my wife, let my kids, all that stuff. And you could see the stakes, you know, in both of their faces, you know, either giving the, you know, actually saying those words or hearing those words, you know what I'm saying? Because I mean, on Jefferson's side, he knows that guy. And I just thought that was a nice part of, you know, that didn't, you know, they could have easily did this episode without it, but I think that it helped kind of like inform on his character, the life that he's living, especially when he's hiding so much from people that he cares about and people that he's come up with and people that he loves. But I thought that was really cool just to see them, you know, experience that moment sort of together. But the biggest part of this episode, of course, is your girl, Jennifer. Coming off of learning all of this, you know, my dad is Black Lightning, my sister is Thunder, and, you know, I got powers of my own. And this is just like, look, here's my powers, pow, and just picks up the bed. Yo, ease people into powers, yo. You just can't just bust out powers. You gotta show her like small stuff, like, hey, maybe like rip a phone book, something small. You can't just lift her up and her bed up at the same time, single-handedly. It's gonna freak her out. Now, on the freaked out side, I got a bone to pick with this show. It's not only this show, it's a whole bunch of shows that do this. There's always the one person that's like, I don't want to have powers. I hate powers. I'm just a freak. Man, come on, let's be for real. If anyone had some cool powers, they'd be all excited, be ready to use them joints out. You know how you get like something brand new, like a new shirt or some new shoes or something, or a new car, whatever it is, you want to use it out. Like you want to take it every day, like you want to wear them shoes everywhere. That'd be the same thing with powers. If you found out you had powers today, you'd be using them things for everything. You could be at the grocery store, you could be at the game, you could be at your house. You would be figuring out interesting ways to just use your powers just to use them. I'm tired of these kind of like storylines where people are like, my powers are a burden. No, you know good and well, your powers make you cool. But anyway, this is definitely a family affair that I'm enjoying because everybody is now chiming in and discussing heroism from their point of view. And I think that's something that's going to be a very strong point of this show. And that's something that, like I said, back when the trailers for the show came out, I thought would be a very strong point and a strong perspective for this show to kind of like base itself around and have a nice foundation in. But I will say that I noticed the Vixen and Supergirl references. That was nice to hear that. She was like, oh, so you Vixen? That was nice to know that, hey, there's a larger world out there and that Vixen is there around somewhere. That was really cool to hear. Also, I liked the investigation aspect of this episode as well. Showing Gambi, showing the detective, and how deep they were getting into trying to figure out you know, like just the green light issue, the corruption issue. It shows us that we have stronger, like a stronger cast of characters that can carry this story, maybe not all by themselves, but they can carry a storyline that keeps you involved. And I think that makes this show a lot better than many others where you have like maybe one or two characters that are important and the rest you're not very interested in. And here we have Gambi, who you're really wondering, all right, we know he's not bad. So he's good, we guess, but what's his angle now? And, seeing him, see into the kind of like underground lab and what that might mean for the larger story. And also see the detective flirting with death to a certain degree, because I feel if those dirty cops find out that he's been watching them, they're probably gonna try to kill him. Now, there's tons of other stuff I got to get to, but of course, first, KURO Brand is gonna help us pay them bills. Oh yeah, that's right, check that link below. Hats, shirts, all that jazz. And once you find something you like, cop it. So let's go in and talk about Jen and Anissa talking about the online response to Black Thunder. Straight up, the dude was like Black Thunder, and he was all excited. He was talking about, her posterior and all that mess. It was cool to see that, there is a larger world that is kind of on the outside looking in at these heroes, and they have their own, I guess, their own take on who they are, how they are, and what they mean to them, even if it's just a sexy girl in a suit or something to this dude. But there were also other people that that Jen, kind of referred to that, these people are kind of digging her as a hero, digging these two as a team. And once they all three get together, I'm going to be psyched, because let's go on and talk about the bombest part of this episode, which is back to back. That's right, back to back. Got dad, got daughter fighting, and it was just cool, man. They come in, they're blocking, they're using the electromagnetic, shield. You got Thunder, bullets just bouncing off of her, throwing people this way and that, blowing stuff up, setting things on fire. This was a great set piece. And it was great to see them get each other's back. So it was like, if you can't see this side, I got you, and you can't see that side, I got you. And even the detective came through and held down your boy Black Lightning real quick, because he was about to take a L. It might not have been pretty, but it was good that the detective was there. One thing of note that I thought was cool is when the doctor was like, "Don't hurt me, I'm a doctor." He was like, "Yeah, a doctor that kills like hundreds of thousands of kids with this drug, right? Yeah, put your hands up." Like, ain't nobody trying to hit that mess. Now all of a sudden you want to play the innocent dude when you know good and well the product you've been making in here has been hurting people all throughout these Freeland streets, and probably abroad too. We just dealing with this one city. So for the scene, I thought it was dope. The fight scene, seeing Anissa break people down, seeing the electromagnetic field again, seeing people getting blown up and stuff. And of course, the explosion scene where they're walking in slow-mo. You can't get no cooler, right? So guys, you gotta let me know. Are you feeling this show now? Are you finally feeling this show? And of course, holler at me. I'ma holler at you. Down in them comments, let's talk Black Lightning. Can't wait till tonight. It's gonna be a dope ep. So before I bounce, I'm gonna tell you guys to hit up ThatNERDSoul.com. That's right, check me out right there. All my videos from the oldest, newest, latest, greatest, and all that. Then hit up shop.ThatNERDSoul.com and pick yourself up a t-shirt, player. And don't forget to get one for them players. Then come back here, like, comment, subscribe, and share that Nerd Soul. That's right, there is no better way that I can show people that you like what you are watching. So, LA, what up? VA, what up? RVA, you got my heart. And please be good to yourself. Please be good to each other. And remember, honesty is the best policy most of the time. Peace.